Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
This is order!
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom.
And those across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to say.
Follow the wind.
Gather!
One with nature.
Take flight.
The wind knows me.
Stabilize!
Whirling snow.
One with nature.
My apologies.
Stabilize!
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Stabilize!
Whirling snow.
The wind knows me.
Solidify!
My apologies.
One with nature. Into the wind.
Whirling.
Solidify! Ha! Ha!
One with nature. Chi!
My apologies.
Into the wind.
Whirling step.
Wind strike. One with nature. The wind knows me.
My apologies.
Stabilize!
Chi! Time to go.
Frozen.
Chi!
Crisp.
Time to go.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Try something new at the Ramen restaurant.
A toast to our success.
Jane another handsome sum today.
This money will infest it.
Rio's really got a lot going for it.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Should I try this? Chia! Chia!
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's it.
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of...
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved...
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of...
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have... Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to... The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been... They are as follows. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Adepti Sigil, although these three, I take the set you may...
These things won't...
Then it's the deal of a life.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too...
No.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a...
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I...
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask. Then we'll never be short of more.
Of course. But the construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great... I have other business... Remember,
Ningguang seems super busy. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh?
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easy. As it happens, we...
no.
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Time to go.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Well, will you... Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little in...
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she...
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money...
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that...
Come on, ma'am. It's not a...
I won't...
No more excuse! Yeah, I saw you. Then she knew it. How could you afford...
Master, but here we are.
Boss, I'm telling...
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this?
You are... Silence! How dare you threaten innocent...
No, don't.
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is... well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his...
This is Lila Harbor. There are lots against
laws. No,
Really? So
that would be my stomach growling.
she's so wait, that's right. Then of course you're still hungry.
Chingson, Glaze Lily.
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. After all. Psst. Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an Adeptus, that would explain everything. Where does she fit in with the other Adepti, though?
Are you here to buy some herbs?
Chingson, Glaze Lily, and Violet Grass, please.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
She's really...
My hunger has now abated. Rather odd, though they were not completely devoid of sweet fruit.
So, how come you chow down on these? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here, sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste?
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon.
Enough about me. What are...
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot. We came out and now we're probably...
I see.
Yep. You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you would. Were you interested in the
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until... However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you...
Wow! But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay.
Great! Paimon bets this...
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this plan can be classified as... We simply need to...
Veto!
Really?
Look, Sunset...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baiju? What are you...
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang...
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she...
No.
Ah, as far as...
Okay, then. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite... Why, duh? Is it real?
Time to go. Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask...
I see. Have someone sort...
Oh, how wonderful.
Hey, Xingqiu. Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please, Shu. I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time...
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilion?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ning...
As well?
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of... We are holding it on behalf of someone who has, at the end of the day...
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly...
But without any Sunset
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper. Yes, precisely. I didn't know... According to records of drifting after Sea Gazer... Luckily, I came into...
That's great! Wouldn't it be
You needn't.
Open-minded.
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then.
Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti.
Okay, we will. Let's see. Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it,
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there? The Sealy got to hit. What? Weren't we at a waterfall? Oh, so many clouds.
I believe this is the, with any luck, the sunset vermilionite.
Really? Let Paimon see. Look, it's gone and now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here.
These are not real clouds. They are the product of, if we want to go down, we must first.
All right, then let's.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place.
Stabilize!
Manifest!
Stabilize!
Whirling snow! Obey! My apologies!
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Manifest!
Cryo incarnate!
Embrace the ice! Whirling...
One with nature! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance. Unleash!
Yeah! My apologies! Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! Ophelia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Whirling snow!
Transfiguration!
Do your master's bidding!
Manifest!
Sakura swirl!
Wind strike!
Gather.
My apologies! Obey!
Gather.
We're gonna fall! This time, we're really gonna fall! Ah! So high! Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again! Let's catch up with it! Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Solidify.
Unleash! Take your true form!
The wind knows me.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Solidify.
Manifest! Transfiguration!
Take flight!
My will embodied!
My apologies!
Stabilize.
Whirling snow!
Wind strike!
Gather.
My apologies!
This is order.
Obey! Take your true form!
Embrace the ice!
Learning kids. Gather.
Whirling snow!
Plostrite doesn't float until it's activated. Only after being
Wow.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment I don't care for her stories most of the time.
Hold on a sec. If we activate it here, but if we don't...
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plostrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything. You gotta be extra careful when lifting.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Plostrite. Let's meet at the building.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Oh my god, how can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's gotta be one of those Adepti, sure.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply, I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should...
Shenhe! And Ningguang's little helper!
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No, but I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper.
Okay then, Miss Secretary. What do you think of the rock we found? Pretty.
In truth, it is the fine. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the... As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of...
Shenhe! Shenhe! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises!
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big...
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty...
But I am not...
Shenhe?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set...
Well, I would...
No need. I simply...
You can't do that. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty.
Okay.
Great! Now we're talking!
Time to go.
Hi there! Checking in, are we? Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of... So, business is booming from...
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. Here are your keys.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around up. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around. Let's buy one for Shenhe.
All right. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? Let's go and...
Into the wind.
One trusts you have met Shen-He. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shen-He too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shen-He.
Cool! So, calling her Shen-He feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon...
Her Adeptus name. Why
don't all...
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shen-He is human.
Oh, right. What? You knew already?
Do you mean to say that she presents...
Well, to start with, her problem-solving...
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. One first found Shen-He by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god. Inside was Shen-He, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held...
That sounds so...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. That she was able to... One dealt with the...
In other words, if you hadn't passed...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one...
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a time...
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shen-He has an However, her homicidal urges did not... Mooncarver. Red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that...
Oh, now Paimon gets it.
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to... If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievement. Let us conclude our...
So, Shen-He isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of... Hey! So, Shen-He...
Master has relayed my situation to you.
Oh? How did you...
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you. So I went on top of this. You have been acting very strangely around me this morning. After all...
Sorry, Shen-He.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner. Because... Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. For this, I am very...
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails.
Great! Well, now that we're all but before we do that, after all... Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shen-He. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating, but it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beto! And hey, person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construct before we find some suitable plastrite. We build the Jade Chamber's keel once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready...
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow.
Beto, you're joining the Jade...
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a...
Huh. So even though it's rare...
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most...
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is...
Shenhe.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, to be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang. Wow! Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe.
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together. Sounds great, but how does that change?
I think I see where the plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. How'd I do? Is that what?
Precisely.
Huh.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. From what I've heard, the core itself...
We will head into town and seek advice from...
Wonderful. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, by the way, what question are you gonna ask me? I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang. Ooh, what's the opera called? The opera is A Labor of Love by my father. He wrote it based on It's called...
Time to go.
Excuse me, Master.
Of course I have.
My name is...
Yunjin? Stage use. Oh, so you must be Miss Yun. Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. It's not used to do. So, you're here to ask about the types of ore needed to make wonder cores are a little hard.
No, we were gonna...
Sure. If I remember correct, it could take some work, but if you stick... of course, it's probably just...
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, I hear the V. Perhaps it can... I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached... This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. No wonder the legend of... The Divine did... What's the story about? It's the story of a girl. Cool. I hear... The legend first arose in that village. There, the wife was out collect the vile and vicious monster. What a nasty... But the monster, just while they were discussing whose... No! Unbeknownst to anybody, her extraordinary ability, and so, destined to grace the...
I really like this story, but I personally think that perhaps the little girl... I'm not sure she...
Opera is always an When my father wrote this... Well,
Gather!
This should be enough Star Splinter iron. Now we just need to find that Sabrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Huh.
Hello, sir. We were just...
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenhua,
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman, if that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find... This place is deserted.
Thank you, kind sir. Well, don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards...
Okay, then
Time to go. The wind knows me.
The remains... Does this mean that the time frame certainly matches?
One man's stone is another man's...
Huh. What's this? So... Shenhe is the divine... Now that I think about it, she does behave... So that's why I've been getting this strangest feeling. According to this text, the divine dam... And she didn't volunteer. She was... Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was... Oh, it looks like my father...
we've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Sabrosium. Let's have a look over there. This is it! So basically, we need to... Let's go back and tell Shen...
Crumble!
One year when I was back I was a very close... I bring flowers.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, there is nothing he wouldn't have...
Do you still...
I don't know what I feel. So if you ask...
It must have been so...
Shenhe, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. I'll tell you more about the old times next...
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look! This tells us how to find Sabrosium.
Let's go.
Miss Shenhe, there's something just now, in the village. We found your father's diary.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but...
It's okay. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether
Don't worry. In fact, I think...
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go! We can't let someone else beat it.
Time to go.
What brings you here? Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea? Ningguang, something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest. But these things can be unpredictable. Only a single mountain if things get out of control.
Gather!
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in! Clayman's... So...
This is some top quality ore you found. Guess now it's my time.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never...
Leave the wonder course to me. Don't worry.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils.
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with... When we first met, I told you. In fact, I came specifically... Master also said she hoped that I can take... Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all.
Without knowing the ins and outs of it, now that our path...
Thank you. So, Master...
Fine by me. I'm...
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my...
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else... Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh! All three of you found them together. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. I hereby announce that the winners of this material...
What? It's over already?
So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the...
Huh? Where's Beidou?
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to.
Alright then, guess we'll head on up. This has been a lot.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Thank you all for your work.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your...
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear...
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountain.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
A traveler, Shenhe, Paimon?
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Wow, you're a mind reader, Ningguang.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer.
Wow, Paimon hadn't even asked the question.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade, so I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the high...
Oh, great! So no more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a...
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have any...
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-life...
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon...
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in...
Now that is an Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Huh.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of perhaps someone you've met, or in short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou! It's your turn! Do you have a...
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I fit Ningguang. Don't forget what It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and
Glad to hear it. Watch your back.
Beidou? Ningguang?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, and I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence! Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming!
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out. No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
Phew!
Take flight! Kamisato art! Summit! Transfiguration!
Stabilize!
Take your true form! Manifest! My apologies!
Wind strike!
Solidify!
Cryo incarnate! Whirling snow!
Stabilize!
Unleash! Take your true form! My apologies!
Stabilize!
Obey! Sakura Swirl!
Into the wind.
She's getting away! Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is... I'm just a little exhausted. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like...
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before and...
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding...
Thank you.
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady on behalf of the entire Millelith. Thank you for your...
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun... I wasn't trying to be a hero, though.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have...
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself you have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considered, hence on balance. One finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will...
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will...
Shenhe. One saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago. And noticed the... Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been...
Yes. I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. In fact, one has many fond
There'll...
Oh. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you.
Please, have a good rest. We must celebrate both the complete... All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of... I hear she's going to perform the Divine Damsel...
Hey! Look!
这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
What did you think? Personally,
It was wonderful.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the play has an ending. But life...
Thank you.
Ms. Yun! Here you are! Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of... Wait. You're the... Let me pull up a check.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd...
Uh-oh. This feels all too familiar.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe. Calm down.
Now that I'm sure I have much to learn. Now I'm sure I have much
to act. After our trip, next time I have a...
Solidify!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Hey-ya!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Scuba, get them! I can't wait any longer!
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Poor timing.
Stabilize!
Whirling snow!
Passable
Nice
effort.
and spicy!
Into the wind.
Poor timing. Passable effort.
Solidify!
Take flight!
Not bad, not bad. Not bad. We've got a trigger.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Yours!
Clouds
No
high.
use hiding back.
Birds come. The wind knows me.
Whirling snow!
One with nature.
Nice and spicy!
All you do is run.
Solidify!
Embrace the ice! Booba, get them!
Order guide you! Gather!
Into the wind!
Nice and spicy! My apologies! Out of the frying pan! Whirling snow!
What's our objective?
Solidify!
One with nature.
Solidify! Solidify!
Into the wind.
Solidify! Solidify!
My apologies.
Time to go.
There's no end my hammer.
One with nature.
Whirling snow.
Finally. Done.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
Solidify!
The wind knows it.
Take flight.
Solidify!
Stabilize! Burn!
Time to act.
Stabilize!
Now you shall perish! Let me weave you a verse.
Verdict is... Stabilize!
No, my sword!
Illusion shattered!
Witness the power of the one.
Gather!
There is no escape!
I will have order!
Illusion shattered!
Time for retribution! Gather!
Rain outlines your fate. Know my slap.
There is no escape!
Rain cutter.
Solidified!
Boba, get them! Eat this!
Stop for a swirl. My apologies. Written in the stars.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! One with nature.
Whirling snow.
Into the wind.
My apologies.
Wind strike.
Decided by destiny.
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows it.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Frozen. Crisp.
Order guide you!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Joy, we've only just begun.
Verdict is...
Rain outlines your fate. Witness.
Shine down!
Chill to the bone. My work.
You can't run.
I will have order!
Illusion shattered!
Burn!
I see through you. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Solidified!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Let me weave you a verse.
Kill to the
Verdict is... This is order. Stabilize.
Shine down.
Burn.
No, my sword.
Gather.
There is no escape. There you are, eavesdropper.
That's one with nature.
The barrier. Whirling snow.
Let's end this quickly.
Let me amuse me.
Into the wind.
Take flight.
As one with wind and cloud.
My apologies. Embrace the ice. Nice and spicy.
One with nature.
This isn't good.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate.
I will have order.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. Witness the power of Gawa.
The gifts of grace.
There is no escape.
Verdict is...
Let the light shine.
Solidify.
The gifts of grace.
This is order.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cut. Shine down.
Let the light shine. Hear the truth.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Truth.
Stabilize.
The power of revelation.
Illusion shattered.
Shall set you free.
Gather.
Hear ye the word of joy. Grace be upon you.
Order guide you.
The truth shall set you free.
Stabilize.
There is no escape. No, my sword.
The power
Let me weave you a verse.
revelation. Bow before the abyss.
Into the wind.
Whirling.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Take flight.
Wind strike.
Racy,
That hurt. Time to go.
Booba, get them!
Coming Satuara.
It's fine. Wind strike.
I'm the right man.
As one with wind and cloud.
My apologies. So rude. Pardon my discretion.
So many regrets.
The world will fall.